welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira, and this is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Ascendant. So if you felt guided to watch this video, this is a reading for you. There must be a message here for you. We have the Five of Swords upright, some kind of past conflict, Seven of Swords upright. You could have... I feel like you might have chose to forget about that conflict, almost like put it to rest, not try to figure it out. We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but also it left this unpleasant aftertaste. So you did your best to kind of move on from whatever this was. And I see a man. So it could have been a conflict with a man. It doesn't have to be, but this might be a clue for some of you. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Tower. So again, yes, it's almost like there was some kind of conflict, but some kind of argument, and you didn't try to win it. You kind of left the situation, or if you try to win it, it was unsuccessful and you decided to move on. But again, despite you decided to move on, there is this, with the 10 of Pentacles, there is this unpleasant aftertaste. There is this kind of aftertaste. You still remember, like the feeling still lingers, the memory still lingers. And this, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this might not be conscious. So you might consciously believe that you have moved on. But if you really tune into your feelings, you might notice there is this off feeling that might actually stem from this conflict, whatever that was. This could even be something from all the way back from your childhood. Okay, so some kind of unresolved emotion. There was something emotionally disturbing that you moved on from, but there is this lingering aftertaste that could have been accompanying you for years. You could have completely forgot what was the initial reason for this emotion. Okay, so the emotion, this emotion that became familiar to you, you might not even have the context for where did it come from any longer. But again, what I see here is it comes from something that you have experienced that didn't fully find a resolve. So there was this emotional distress that didn't fully find resolve, thus it lingers. It lingers in your energy. It lingers in your mind. It lingers in your heart. We have the Six of Swords upright, so you can find resolve to this emotion. You can find resolve to this emotion, and this resolve cannot be found if you try to run away from the emotion. This emotion can be cleared only by facing it. So this is counterintuitive for a lot of people. A lot of people feel like they want to run away from negative emotion, but certain things, certain emotions, certain unresolved emotions, they only chase you. They only keep chasing you if you keep running away. By turning around and facing the emotion and sitting with the emotion and looking at the emotion will transmute. It will change. It will alchemically transmute. It's almost like crying things out is an analogy that comes to mind. If you have this built up agitation and you try to suppress your tears, that energy will only stay stuck in your system. Your system will be on edge. But if you allow yourself to release that, so if you allow yourself to face that agitation and cry it out, it gets released out of your system. It finds a resolve and it leaves you. So with the Ten of Wands, there is this unburdening. But it's not through running away. It's through facing whatever that emotion is. So what you might benefit from doing is sitting with yourself and observing how you feel. And when you notice something uncomfortable, an uncomfortable feeling, know that by staying present with it, you can actually transform it. By facing it, you can actually let it out of your system. This is a kind of work that can be done gradually. So it usually is not the best thing to do, is just sit and face all of your fears and face all of your pain, face all of your uncomfortable feelings all at once. This might be overwhelming, but little by little, if you know that sitting with discomfort, sitting with difficult emotions, sitting with fear, sitting with uncertainty, feelings of lack and disappointment and grief, okay, your presence with them will allow them to transmute and actually leave your system, find their resolution and be released. Okay, this is ultimately what is called the shadow work. This can be called the shadow work. This is how emotional healing is accomplished. And unless you do this, it's almost like, in order for you to level up, in order for you to ascend in all the ways possible, emotionally, energetically, intellectually, physically, in your life, in order for you to level up and improve in many areas of your life, this accumulated negative emotion, this accumulated pain, this accumulated ultimately lower vibrational energy, it has to be transmuted. It is transmuted through being present with it, through becoming aware of what it is and staying present with it. So this can be, you can make this into a regular practice where you maybe, for example, before you go to sleep, okay, you settle into your body, you close your eyes, you can call on your guidance, your angels, whatever you believe in, your higher self, the greatest good, whatever you believe in, your ancestors. You can ask for them to help you transmute these things, and then observe, how do I feel? Do I feel anything negative lingering, even it's from the day that I have just lived? And then simply trying to stay present with it without trying to run away, without trying to judge it, simply staying present with it. And you will notice that these feelings, these emotions, they start to change, and then they lift up, they lift and leave. Okay, if you don't judge or suppress or almost like get attached to their story, let's say thoughts of I'm not worthy, something's bad gonna happen, somebody judge me. If you stay away from the story but stay present with the emotion itself, the emotion will transmute and transform and leave, be released. Okay, I actually feel like this is your message. Yeah, we have King of Wands in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. You are not, it's not advised that you try to avoid this work, because this work is gonna be super beneficial for you in all the different levels and areas of your life. Okay, dear Scorpio, this is what I have for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed your reading. Please consider liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. If you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.